the Camdenton Airport, Lake Aviation, with the FBO lease agreement, and it had been proposed that the agreement in place through May of 2026 for Lake Aviation with Corey Lewerke would be extended, and that was to be voted on October 7th at the Board of Alderman meeting. Well, it was only an ordinance made, and so Renee Kingston, Assistant City Administrator, said that it had to be introduced and have a first reading. And so that was as introduced as bill number 3107-25, an ordinance authorizing the mayor and city clerk on behalf of the city of Camdenton to enter into an addendum of extension of fixed base operators lease agreement. What was interesting was the first reading was amended by title only, and the bill read by title. Eric Faze moved. It was seconded by Alderwoman Gentry and voted on as a yes by Alderman Faze, Alderwoman Gentry, and Alderman Owsley. Voted no by Alderwoman Weir, Alderman Anderson, and Alderman Newhart, which meant it was a tie of 3-3 in the rare occasion of a tie with Board of Aldermen. That's when the mayor would cast a vote, and so Mayor McNabb cast a tie-breaking vote of no, and bill number 3107-25 was defeated. They moved on to the next item. And so that means that the lease agreement through May of 2026 will stand. There's an air show at Lake of the Ozarks at the Camdenton Airport in September of 2026. So it'll be interesting to see how both parties handle this moving forward. I did reach out to Corey Lewerke with Lake Aviation, and he said, yes, not sure how this happened. This is what happened, and I will, it looks like, be working on training my replacement, and we'll be working on getting everything ready for the air show. So there was no animosity from Corey Lewerke and Lake Aviation in regards to, oh, we're going to make this difficult. But it was kind of surprising that as this was initially talked about and voted on and introduced initially by Alderman Eric Faze, that it was a 4-2 vote at the time. And so between that time and the October 7th Board of Aldermen meeting, figured somebody changed their mind. People had deeper conversations. But when it came to the tie-breaking vote, Mayor McNabb said no. So it does look like whether it's going to be a new FBO lease agreement with another company instead of Lake Aviation, or as we know, the city of Camdenton seems very interested in taking over operation of the Camdenton Airport.
Well, we sat down and talked with them several weeks ago. It seemed like the city at that time anyway was really interested in taking over the running of the airport by the city because they figured there was some revenue to be made there for the city in what they were talking with us. And they were already looking at who they might hire to administrate, overseeing the airport and do all that. That's the person that Mr. Lewerke would have to probably help train in, and hopefully that would go smoothly and well and everything. This has been a really sticky wicket for the last few months. It's caused a lot of hard feelings in the city of Camdenton. Chamber of Commerce has gotten involved, airport people have gotten involved, city people, so hopefully this thing will smooth out and go okay.
Aviation people, that go through the Camdenton Airport have gotten involved. And I think still the question is like the difference between a private run airport with an FBO and a city run airport. There's huge differences. And so there's been some questions like, is the city prepared? Do they know that all goes into it? And City Administrator Jeff Hooker says, look, like we've been looking into this. We've done our research. We have all of our ducks in a row. And so they may have been working on this longer than any of us know. But again, it'll be interesting to watch this unfold these next few months.
It really will. Hopefully it will go smoothly. It might be as the stomach turns. It might turn into a soap opera. So we'll see.